Kia ora Libra, welcome to your July 2015 Taroscope reading with me. Hope you guys have got a few moments to sit back and check out what might be coming in store for you in July. So we're using these tarot cards for the first 4 cards, which will indicate 1 week each of the month. And then at the end we are going to look at the Flower of Life Essence cards, which give sort of a more personalised spiritual message. So, with no further ado, let's see what's in store for you. Okay, so Libra for July. The 4 of Wands. Oh, 2 jumped out there, but we'll go the Justice card, and then the 10 of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Swords. So we have one major arcana for you, the Justice card, and you have a mixture of everything else, which is nice, sort of a balanced reading, or a balanced feel to your reading. These little crystals sitting in the back are an amethyst druze and a celestite or celestine cluster, and a beautiful little angel stone there. I just thought she might be nice to put in for the reading. So you've got some warm, positive, calming energies coming for you to help support you for July. So if we move into the first card of the reading, which is the first week, which is the 4 of Wands, we see here rather a beautiful picture of a couple celebrating something, and it gives you the feeling of, quite often this card suggests the feeling of weddings or romance or love and harmony. And I'll just move it up a little bit so you can see a bit better. It's the first card of the reading, so it's sitting there prominently at the beginning of the month under all these beautiful energies of this cluster of stones or gemstones that we're using as well. So it feels like there's a real positive harmony around this. Now, the card can signify quite a few different things, even though it's a minor arcana card. Wands are often attributed to creative thoughts or feelings, emotions or energies, and they're also attributed to fire signs as well. So there may be something connected in that way for you, something to do with a fire sign person in your life, or within your family, or it could be someone new coming into your life romantically. It could be something creative that you've got on the go that really has a positive flair or aspect to it that brings some sort of joy or success in this first week of July, because this is a card of success as well. Success and happiness combined. You know, it's a beautiful card to get, and a lot of people like to see it. So you could even be attending social functions. There might be something like weddings or happy celebrational events. That's a possibility as well. If you were looking at it from the perspective of, say, health or money or finances, it's all has a positive feel to it. So there's this sunny disposition to the card with a positive feeling of outcome and direction involved in it. So a really nice way to start your July month, which of course for a lot of you in the Northern Hemisphere, I guess, is your lovely part of summer. I suppose a lot of your universities and people go on holiday in this period as well. We come to the second card for the second week of July, and you've got the Justice. Now it's really quite interesting, because I think of Libra as being the sign of balance. You know, your whole karmic journey is about balance, both physically and emotionally and spiritually. You're often classified as the beautiful people to look at, because often your face will have perfect symmetry. You know, you find a lot of very attractive people in the Libran astrology zone, because balance is part of your life and your physical life as well. So when the Justice card shows up, it is a card of major energy. So there could be something this month, in and around that earlier part of the month, that sort of is more intense for you one way or another. Now often the Justice card, even though it's a Libra essence card, so this could be something quite personal for you at a personal level, that you are either bringing balance into a situation, or you are seeking balance, mediation even, or trying to balance something in your affairs, whether it's balancing your time and money, or your business energies or relationship energies. That could be what's going on. But if we look at it from a deeper perspective, it's often known as the karma card, because during our lives, even on this physical plane and other lives as well, we often have to follow the realm of justice one way or another, and when we don't, it catches up with us, and then we have to pay back to bring things back into balance. So this could be happening for you at karmic levels. You might be rebalancing parts of you, or as I say, bringing balance into situations. It can literally mean legal issues to do with courts or lawsuits or papers. Some of you may be coming to a conclusion of a drawn out saga that's been going on, and it might mean that you're finally signing that dotted line at the bottom that gives you the freedom or the balance back again. So whether or not there's anything to do with legalities or law or signing of documents, it might be around in that second week. And I also think too, if any of you are perhaps purchasing something or needing to sign documents, look at the fine writing, make sure you scope it out really well and understand your obligations and the obligations of the person that you're dealing with in this contractual bind. We come to the third week and we look at the Ten of Pentacles. Another really nice card to get, actually. Even though it's not a major arcana, it's a really positive omen card. Look how many gorgeous gold coins there are rocking around on this card. So it gives you the feeling of positivity around your finances. So if any of you have had a difficult time, or you've found your finances have been a bit stuck or lacking, this card can often indicate that you will have a jump up in that, or that there will be some successes around money. Money is often tied up with career one way or another, so whether or not your career takes a wee uplift as well, or a boost in it some way or another, or you feel sated, you know, you just feel, things are good at the moment, I'm feeling happy in many directions or areas, because this person here, this older man, is sitting there with his family. He has children and grandchildren, he has his pets around him, and this is his empire as such. So it often shows us happy families and well-established families. So there could even be something here to do with your family line, your inheritance to speak. You might be reconnecting with someone in your family that is part of an inheritance line one way or another. As we say, there's prosperity for finances. This could be an upturn. You may get a wage increase. You may get the offer of a higher paying salaried job. It's those type of feelings that come in. I even sometimes think with this, and I wonder if it will happen for anyone, sometimes I think of small wins, you know, like if you've been on the share market, your shares might have gone up, or you might have played lotto and won some small funds that way. Health-wise, again, it's just a positive omen. I think of these as chakras, so if anything there, if we're thinking of health, some of you may want to uplift some sort of holistic health. So you might go for a Reiki healing session, or you might go for a body massage to release any pressure that might be stuck, say, down your spine. You know, when you have a really nice, either it's a sports massage or a Thai massage or something like that, where you get this relaxing of any tense muscles or anything up and down your spine. It might be really nice to address that. So we come to the fourth week here in July, and we see this Queen of Swords. Now, the swords, as you know, is often denoted, or energies pertaining to air signs, one of which of course is yourself, and the other two are the Gemini and Aquarius. So at the end of the month, this could be you, Librans, sort of exuding this energy. Now it's quite a strong feeling there when you know she's sitting there, she has quite a lot of authority. Intellectually, she could be wanting to get something specific across, which could be yourselves, Librans, or it could be another similar air sign around you. So it's either you, as I say, exuding this type of energy at the end of the month, where there's quite a lot of confidence involved. It's as if you are perhaps offering support to other people, or intellectual nous or knowledge. And again, it could be to do with your work, your friends, your family. But often the Queen of Swords is known as the woman who has knowledge and authority, and she's not afraid to use it or to give it either. So it's interesting that it really does vibrate with your own energy. But as I say, there could be someone else that comes into your life around that period of time, and some of you may be quite attracted to her, and that could be either sex of you. So even if you're a woman, you might find this lady really appealing and connect with her, and if you're a guy, you might even be interested in her romantically, or just as a nice friend that you both kind of understand each other, you can connect at the same level. So there you are, Libra. That's a nice reading for July. It's got a kind of a summery feel to it to me. I can feel this beautiful glow of the sun coming through here and the blue skies over here. So hope for you all you have some really nice outdoorsy, warm, summery feel to your month of July. And for those of you who are down in the southern hemisphere, just because it's winter down here doesn't mean we can't still feel those summery feelings, you know, because they can come from anywhere at any time. It's not just completely weather related. So let's move on to the next part of the reading. These cards are really, really pretty. They seem to have picked a lot of people's attention, which is nice because they have beautiful, positive, sort of spiritual messages on the back of them. Each card has a different picture on it that relates to nature one way or another. And I find them very, very attractive. And as I say, on the other side, they have a lovely spiritual message. Now, I'm thinking this one for you guys. So let's turn it over and see what your message for July is. Agreements. Now, I'm just going to zoom the camera in a little bit so you can read it as well. So bear with me. Imagine just for a moment that we are all connected, all different streams of consciousness originating from one source, experiencing and playing upon this physical earth plane in all its shadow and light to develop, grow and become more. The shadow and light cause tension and resistance, but also allow us to see our ideas, thoughts and creations manifest into the physical, in order for us to create more and be pioneers, creating, unfolding newness for the sheer joy of it. It would seem reasonable that, in our connectedness, we would sense anything out of balance. How interesting is that? The natural order of the universe has all things moving back into balance in whatever way possible. We often call this an agreement, a contract or karma. But can you see these labels may not be what we think they are, for all is just moving back into balance, into love. So whether your attention goes to your family, friends, work colleagues, someone you bump into, someone you observe, someone you admire, or someone you dislike, we are all in a contract, an agreement with each other to remind us of the love that we are. That is a really beautiful message, Libra, and it seems so poignant that we talked earlier about your balance and the balance that Libra represents, and that you've got the Justice card, which again is about balance. So I think for you, some of you in July, there is a karmic message here, and some of you will be addressing this very essence of universal flow and understanding about the balance and the contracts and the agreements that we do have with everyone. So that's a really nice personal spiritual message for each of you. So wishing you the very, very best, Libra, for the month of July. Thank you all for watching, commenting, subbing and liking, because I really appreciate it and I love reading your comments. And if any of you are interested in a private reading, just follow the link and I am more than happy to help you. So kia kaha, much aroha. Peace. Namaste.